Hey, good morning, everybody. I can't be held responsible for what I say because I only woke up 20 minutes ago and this is my first cup. Merry Christmas to you. This whole reason, it's not about a tree, but it was because of somebody that was nailed to a piece of wood. I assure you of that. You know, the thing that it's funny, I talked about the other day when this guy made me an offer on my house, and then the next day he wants to add contingencies to the offer and everything, and I'm like, dude, it's an as-is sale, and and so he was very hesitant about that. And then when I said, it's a non-refundable deposit, and he was like, well, I've never done that before, and I'm like, well, I'm totally good with you never having done that before, but that's the way the deal is, and that's the way it was structured. So, needless to say, he contacts me on Sunday. Oh man, Christmas ran off with me, buying presents and everything. He said, I'll give you $23,000, which was $2,000 less than what he first offered me. And, it was $23,000. And I told him, I said, I'm no longer accepting any offer from you unless it's in writing and you have the non-refundable deposit ready to submit. Here's the number to the title agency. You can go down there, sign a contract, and have them give me a call. And his response was, I can respect that. And haven't heard anything from him. And the thing that really blows me away is that somebody can be so flippant about their demeanor and their word in their dealings. You know, I've had a lot of deals happen in my life because people have either seen me be a person of my word or have heard that I am. And unfortunately, that seems like a thing of the past these days, I, in a joking but serious manner, I've always told people, I said, there ain't but two things I'm going to take to my grave. That's my word and my tattoos. And I don't want you sitting around at my funeral looking at me in the casket saying, he was a great person, he'll make you laugh, but you could not count on him for anything. I don't want that, and I don't think my dad would be proud if people said that about me. My father was the man, had the most integrity out of any person I've ever met in my life, and that was somewhat instilled. And I'm not going to tell you I've always been that person, because at times I have not. In my younger days and before spiritual awakening, I was not a nice person, and I was not a person to be trusted. So my encouragement to you throughout your day and your life is, don't do anything that you can't say. And if you find yourself in a situation that you're not able to fulfill what you said, then communicate and say that. Don't avoid people, don't lie to people. You would be amazed at the amount of respect you'll gain from others by saying, hey, look, I got in over my head. And there's been a number of times I had some people that were supposed to take a tree down from a house that I had. Oh yeah, we can do this, we can do it without a crane. And this thing turned miserable. And he had 2 days with 5 people on his crew for 2 days. And it ended up getting no money out of the job because they elected just to leave and said, you don't owe us a dime. But they couldn't fulfill what they said. And I even gave them an out. I said, man, if you're not able to do it with a crane, let's stop right now. Oh, no, we can get this. No, they couldn't get that. They couldn't get nothing. I ended up having to get my buddy with a crane to come over there. And Robbo the redneck, we got that thing down, but we needed a crane, okay? I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I know when something is leaning way over a house, okay, that there's this thing been around for a long time called gravity, okay? And guess what? You might be able to bend the law and speed and get away with it. You might be able to shoplift something and get away with it. But you are not going to bend the law of gravity, okay? The only way you're going to do that is you stop it. And that's by tying something off, you cut it, and then it lifts it out of the way, all right? These are simple concepts, folks. People say, oh man, you're so smart. No, I'm not smart. I just pay attention, that's all. I mean, You know, the law of gravity, you don't deny it. It exists. It exists for everybody. I don't care if you're in the middle of Africa, in the jungle, or in the desert. It exists. If you're in the mountains of Mongolia, it exists. What goes up must come down. That's gravity, baby. Why people think they're different, my word for you today is be a person of integrity. Do what you say and say what you're going to do and fulfill that obligation. Have a wonderful day. If you need me, reach out. You got my email address. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday, Jesus.